What's good, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. I'm LotusAsakura, the never knows best, bring you a very, very special video. Now, this might look like just another DBFZ rewatch like we did recently with Winter Brawl, but this one's even spicier. Spicier? That's not really the word. This one's even more exciting, I should say, because I'm joined by not one, but two very special guests, the likes of both Lord Knight and the Kill. Say what's up to the people for me.
What's good? We are out here. You already know.
Now, personally, wait, okay, you gonna say something?
we are indeed out here. We are indeed out here.
Personally, I consider LK and Sage like kind of like my big brothers in FGC, especially in DBFZ. Definitely some big homies and some players and mentors that I definitely looked up to and that I respect a lot and admire a lot and really like watching. And so it's a great pleasure of mine to have them both featured on the channel. I think this is the first time I've ever had Sage on the channel, now that I think about it. But yeah, it's ironic because now that these guys are really playing the game right now, Sage kind of still he'll fire it up every now and again. He don't really talk about it. He don't really be, you know, he don't play the game, but you know he's touched it more recently than LK has. But this is gonna be fun because we're here today to rewatch some Dragon Ball Fighters from Evo 2018, and this kind of sparked from a tweet that came up from Dr. Blue about talking about the strongest characters of all time. And then, you know, LK was like, you know, Bardock's got to be up there, and Sage kind of chimed in as well. And so basically, this is going to be somewhat of a two-part series because this first video is going to be us rewatching we're rewatching Winners Finals, which is Sonic versus Goichi. It should more than enough get across the point and be fun to rewatch with you guys. And there's going to be a second part to this video where we're discussing basically kind of Bardock versus Labcoat as our two picks for some of the strongest characters and what they both offer and brought to the table and whatnot. But yeah, links to both Sage and Lord Knight's socials and their Twitters and their Twitches and everything will be in the description down below. You guys definitely be sure to drop them follows. Some of the best content creators out there right now in the fighting game community and just great people in general. You know, I rock with them. I'm very selective about the people I hang around with, so you know they're good people. But yeah, man. And any thoughts or comments before we jump into this?
My only thought is that if you haven't played this version of the game, original season 1, or you forgot, you are about to laugh.
You're about to get a swift reminder.
You're about to laugh.
It's a very, very different game. It was a very fun game, but a very cursed game. But yeah, so this is Winners Finals of Evo 2018. This is Sonic Fox versus Goichi. You're about to see just what the season 1 version of DBFZ was like. So strap in, prepare yourselves. Let's get it popping.
Oh my goodness, the great Poupon is in.
The Cell, yo, the classic Edge commentary. I'm hype already.
Evo Cell was pretty good. I still think Combo Breaker was the best one though.
You might be spitting.
I was active.
And that's pretty much already a great example of how things went. You very commonly just saw Bardock do lariat plus assist, and now it's my turn. Time to guess.
Sonic really pulled up on him like that. No way.
Look at how long it's gonna take knockdown. Yeah. Look how it's an eternity. Oh wow, he gets a 50-50.
Yeah, so that was mixed back then because 236M had no landing recovery, so you could just air dash high or just land and go low.
It's a dead Goichi.
Goodbye, Cell.
You guys too. One of the things about like look at the movement. Look how different the movement is because there's no movement technique at all. Like all people are doing are super dashing. I mean, I guess there's a monster on the screen, so at least he can fly. But like, it's just like people dashing and jumping. Like nothing crazy at all.
Insane for that 2H, by the way.
My glitch was cracked. All right, first level 3.
Speed it up.
Speed it up.
Up punch.
Yeah, that was mixed by then. So if you guys don't know, back in season 1 of DBFZ, when Bardock got his level 3, you could just do 236M and you could go same side high, same side low. You could go cross up. You could just land into a Dragon Rush. You had a lot of guessing to do back then off of a Bardock level 3.
Oh, this is a 4-way in this version.
Yeah, I think this is before this got nerfed too.
No.
Yeah.
What? Never mind.
yeah.
So you out of the corner. No
I was just saying you can steal the corner with cross up, same side high, same side low. He's also got Dragon Rush. He's also got Command Grab. So 16 is also one of those characters in contention for most powerful DBFZ character of all time. He was also an incredible menace back in this version of the game.
He was already nerfed in this patch too. Like, it's not even launch 16.
Yeah, I think Bardock was already nerfed in this patch too. I think there was one patch in between then. I don't remember for certain though.
No. This is launch Bardock.
You think this is launch? Okay.
Yeah.
This is prime. A Doggone and 16 got nerfed, but 16 only lost like the hard knockdown stuff and armor on his.
Right, the hard knockdown off Command Grab.
Yeah. Yeah, in this version, Bardock's Lariat is -1 and a Gel to Vanish. So fun,
Yup.
bro.
And characters had 7-frame normals, so like you would do the -1 lariat, and you have to just hold that. Like thankfully,
Yeah,
I played 16, so I could force the trade of EX upgrab. But if you didn't play one of those characters, you were literally you just had to take that.
Yeah, it's bro. Lariat was -1 on block. Bardock has a 6-frame jab. It jailed into vanish. At certain ranges or distances or instances, you might have to be a little bit plus or at least neutral on it. Like it was
It's annoying.
They really let him have that.
In the current meta of the game, zoning, like, characters weren't zoning. The characters I could weren't meta. So, like, people weren't checking Bardock's neutral as hard as they will in, like, the later versions.
Right, and a lot of tools that are very common now are tools that, like, characters got or DLC characters came in with after Bardock. They were like, let's just model more characters after this style. And, again, there's that mix. Goichi sparking because he didn't want that.
I can't believe there was corner space. I'm not gonna lie.
I can. Mix. Good block by Goichi. Another one.
Twice. He really went same side mid. Jailed.
Jailed. 16 is coming back. Jailed.
Yeah.
Baited VP. Mix.
Oh, good times.
Okay, finally. But 16's in play. Look at this normal. Look at this normal ass pressure. Oh, wow. Wow. We just did not know. Oh my god. Sonic busting out.
Yeah, Sonic doing what Sonic does best.
That is dead for sure.
Yeah, you used to get 2 through 6 and mid screen so easily back then. The bust out. Bye, Vegeta. Insane.
That place is packed. Goddamn. Dragon anime, baby.
Son, yo, that arena is crazy.
This arena was not this packed this year, bro. Just let you know that right now.
Ooh, Kagoichi slipping.
So Sonic went point Bardock. What made Bardock so cheap in this version is that you could get his win condition with another character in Z Chain's level 3.
Yeah, you could honestly, this version of Bardock could be played in any position.
Any position. Yeah.
Yeah.
Any position. I actually liked point Bardock though, because you could flail, and then like everything's 50-50.
Yeah.
And then like you have an anti-air with up punch. It always gives you 50-50. He's got the god jab.
And here goes
Speed this up
another.
by
I was
5%,
saying, here goes another level 3. Time for Goichi to guess. I don't remember for sure, but he's probably just gonna spark because who wants
He's
to
gonna
the
go
mix?
high. Sonic is gonna go high.
Oh,
they waited
baited the
for
reflect.
reflect. I got hit because I reflected too.
Goodbye. Oh,
That was
no.
the only thing you could do. Technically, the 50-50 was whether you're gonna reflect or not.
Exactly.
Fair.
Mid screen, you can get cross up and get the reflect. Like you get the key blast input instead. But in
Another
the
thing
corner, yeah.
another thing to keep in mind, because a lot of people, if you weren't around for this version, you could not spark while blocking.
Yes.
In this version
it
of
was
the
a huge
game.
countermeasure. It was a huge countermeasure. Like if you had like I played Kid Buu for example, so I was like eating. I was like, you cannot spark this mix up. I'm about to do. That one was pretty.
Yeah, so you get
But
put in a
I
mix
think
up.
the guard
It's like
cancel one was good. Guard
Yeah.
cancel spark is good. Good change.
just the run up too well.
Oh, let's go Sonic. I don't know what they were imagining. Yeah.
Probably jab, yeah, just to show him one time. Because Amasu, everyone's like, this character is bottom tier, and he was.
Yeah.
And Evo anyways.
But Sonic was Sonic, so and Sonic also played Bardock 16, so
Yeah.
Whoos!
This character wasn't actually, like, he wasn't great, but he changed the pace of the game. Like, this is one of the characters just like...
That's always been what Zamasu does best, is just controlling the pace and like,
Exactly.
you know, forcing you to slow down, like, or, you know, chase him.
And no one had like movement yet, so like people weren't
Right.
super jumping a lot. There was no. Oh my god, bring me back to that time when no one used super jump float, and I didn't have to play stuff just to beat people moving around. Oh, that was sick actually.
You know, that's one of the things that made like GTA assist so good. But also then like floating was also a countermeasure to it, but still, like just that angle that it covered. Ooh, was that a
nice.
2M?
He
It
tried
was
to
2H.
switch.
Yeah, 2H tech.
Oh,
but
2H.
It was too soon.
Yeah.
During this time, Japan, like, only took Dragon Rush to 2H because, like,
Yep.
well, if you IAD, you might get 2H.
Well, I think I also only teched it because that was the option select I learned from NAC back then. I just always take Dragon Rush at 2H. To be fair, it worked, especially in the corner, because like people would just do double IAD or Dragon Rush. I'm just like, don't jump because you're getting hit.
I'm gonna show you one time.
And look how much lower they're playing to the ground. Like literally nobody's using any super jump movement at all.
Right.
Neither fast fall nor floating.
You know what's crazy about that though is that I remember like way back, like super early. It might have even been in the beta, but I think you discovered super jump floating like literally like beta or like week 1 of the game. I think
I wish I deleted that clip. I wish I deleted that. Not gonna lie. I was like, look guys, the game is deep. Look at this. Marvel has this. And then
what a confirm.
Yeah. It's very aware. This is such a Goichi character, just like pure neutral, you can't get in, and then like he just tags you randomly over and over. There's no mix.
This character's BNB has not changed since this season.
It's still the exact same combo.
Same BNB.
Also, 16 assists was so strong back then too. 8 assists.
38 or something.
It was
It
ridiculous.
was plus 4. It was above plus 40.
Yeah, it was definitely
extremely,
plus 40.
extremely plus. Before
It was crazy lockdown, and then it also had like great hit stun, and the hitbox was deceptively big. I felt like.
There's a lot of like, if you're watching this as a modern Dragon Ball player too, there's so much like they did not know. Like 16, because you have Bardock 16, you could just do like up punch for 50.
Right.
But like you could do absolutely demonic mix up if you can get them like stand block the 16 assists, and like of course Bardock and like fuzzy mad characters, and then universal fuzzies.
I was just saying, that's another thing too, is that you got to keep in mind, like this is so early on in the game's lifespan. There's a lot of stuff we don't know that you're not seeing that Bardock can also still do. Also, that lariat plus assist, that still be working to this day.
I mean, that's the game today. What do you mean?
Yeah, that literally is the game today. It's lariat plus assist.
The lariats have improved a lot since here. Like here, the lariats will lose the key blast. In the current version, they just go right through them.
Right, which is
They also
insane. to me.
anti-air. Like they do everything.
And some of them also still give you like a pretty good scaling combo. Like I think Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's his is still medium scaled for some reason while being key blast involved.
Yeah, that does a kind of a little joke, you know.
Zamasu assist must have felt so much better just because people were not doing super jump movement. Actually,
People weren't super jumping at all in this version.
Oh wow! Imagine getting Oki in this game alone. Could not be me.
Oh no!
Oh no! Goichi!
Oh no!
This game with like no super jump is really interesting. It's just like the neutral is completely different.
Right.
Just more just button placement, not just flying.
I actually got a chance to go back and play Vanilla DBFZ.
Sonic is memeing. Why? Oh my god! Sonic is memeing. That's the second time.
Oh my
they
god!
Let Goichi live. Oh no!
That was insane.
Oh, I remember this combo was hype until I tried it.
And you're like, oh, this is way easier
I
than
did it
I
on my
thought.
first try. I was like, no.
You're nasty. Oh, look at this meter build. Look at the meter build. Yes, sir.
Missed that,
Give
don't
it
you?
back. Yes, sir.
For those of you who don't know, because again, if you just went around back then, Sage was like one of the premier Android 16 players, and he was one of the few people who like genuinely really loved that character. And like, I'm sure him being top tier helped, but like, there was a lot of people who pretended they liked 16 because he was arguably the best character. Nah, Sage actually really loved 16.
Nah, that was a friend. That was a
That's
friend.
our
for sure.
homie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna say
our
that,
homie.
and that's a character that you tried to make work in pretty much like every version of the game you played. You're like, I'm gonna try again.
I have to play 16.
Bro,
That-
they nerfed the hell out of him, man.
They did. You guys don't know, but Sage and I played in the grand finals of like a Microsoft tournament, and like, the last game was
Also-
just 16-16.
Also, I remember this
16
clip going.
homie.
I remember this clip going viral on Twitter after this. Goichi
Defense.
blocking all that.
The defense, the rhythm game defense.
Oh, what a 2H.
If Sonic was cracked, bro, he would not 2H those now.
All right, there are so many options, but it is season 1, so we're gonna. Yep.
Team side low, nice block, good
One
guess.
stagger, assist comes back.
Assist
and
comes
this
back,
version-
another mix. Guard cancel gets
Oh my
punished,
God.
and he only punched
Guard
with a
cancel's
jab.
garbage in this version. Guard cancel's so bad in this version. Please fuzzy.
But
Please fuzzy.
Guard cancel is also harder to punish in this version, though, isn't it?
No, it's free. It's so bad. This is like the worst version of guard cancel by far. Is they buff guard cancel all the time because like when the game came out, there were enemies like Adult Gohan who just do buttons and then like you just can't ever guard cancel. He's always getting his assist back 50-50
Right.
you, and they look at you. They're like, it was hard for me to get in. Shut up.
It was. You don't get it.
Shut up. I do get it. I do get it. I do get it. I understand. I understand. It was hard to get in with Bardock too. I get it.
Guess for
Guard
game.
cancel in this version though had the best like on hit reward though. 'cause
Yes,
it-
by
for
far.
Smash,
Yeah,
You can
that
guard
was
cancel, vanish,
vanish.
snap, bro.
Yeah,
It's so
guard cancel, then
stupid.
being able to vanish in a snap was insane.
That sound like trolling.
Goichi mashing. What do you mean? Oh, Goichi striking the Dragon Balls. Oh my
One more?
goat.
One
Oh, yes,
more?
hit him again.
That wow.
No, he gets it, bro.
DB,
This match
DB.
is legendary. No, he gets it, and he's bro.
DB.
Oh my God,
yes!
Goichi, you're
Hey.
insane.
I can't believe you can get it off 2L. Restore my health, of course.
Restore my health is crazy. I would have chosen the ultimate power.
Is it get your spark back, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe like later people would pick that more. I think here it is the best choice. He got like
Oh my
4
God.
characters.
Oh
now.
my
Oh
God.
no, Song Smasher.
Right. Guess for game, buddy.
Yep. Oh yeah. Can they pull out the corner?
Yeah.
They don't have to.
Oh, true.
You
True,
just bring in Bardock for level 3. Now it's guess for game.
Damn, Sonic has 2 level 3s in his team. Sheesh.
Yeah.
Next.
Go high. Yes.
Actually,
sir.
no. Didn't he have? They had 3 at this point, right? Because didn't Zamasu have some level 3 tech as well?
I don't think they knew the good one.
I was saying because Zamasu had one of those level 3s where it's like if you're really high up, then you get like really good mix or something like that.
Woo! Woo!
Man. Man.
Sonic. I felt that pop off on East Coast, bro.
But as you can see, boys and girls, season 1 of DBFZ was a very different game, and personally, I miss it. But Bardock was a very, very easy character to play and very, very strong. His game plan was simple: lariat plus assist, put you in block string. I'm gonna get my assist back. I have a million different ways to mix you up. When once you get hit, holding this level 3, I mix you up again. The biggest reason why you saw a character like Majin 21 become so popular in recent times was because she was one of the characters who had level 3 Oki. You see, after they nerfed that, a lot of people stopped playing her. Well, Bardock and 16 are 2 of the originators of level 3 Oki, guess for game, hold this mix. And you could just DHC into it from anywhere, you could just combo into it anywhere on screen. It's just mixed, and it's very simple. You just do 236M and pick, and then hope they guess wrong, and most of the time they would. Now obviously this is a match between the 2 best players in the world by far at the time, so they had some pretty lucky guesses here and there. But it was just a really simple, straightforward, easy game plan from a very powerful character.
And like this version though, to be fair to other characters, this version so many characters had like really good level 3 Oki. Like Gotenks had a really busted one. Back in the day before they nerfed it. They nerfed so many. Trunks used to be able to take out the corner. There was a lot of characters who had that. But the accessibility of characters like 16
Yeah,
and
they could
Bardock,
they can go ahead and give
what
that
they
back
didn't
to
like.
Trunks, by the way.
They could actually. I was in pain. Like there's footage actually when I switched back to them in season 2 before they made that change where it didn't take out the corner, where I was abused because I was Trunks Yamcha, you pull him out the corner, Trunks you do the level 3, and there's that little pinch of corner space with a 50-50. All that stuff was so cool, and they just took it out. They're like, no mix for nobody, buddy.
But yeah, I think this is that was a pretty decent little rewatch. Like I said, I have plenty more sets from 2018, 2019 DBFZ that I want to watch with you guys. And hey, Sage or LK or any other old school, I say old school, but okay, I miss you so much, buddy. Anyway, maybe if I get some, especially if you guys in the comments enjoyed it, maybe I can get some other players to come in and watch these with me. That'd be super sick. It was actually a lot of fun watching that with some of the players who were actually around back then. Because like it was already mad exciting on my own, but you know, having some guys who are actually there, re-experiencing it is a lot of fun. But what we're gonna do now is we're gonna record a second part, and then the second part we're kind of gonna do a discussion of kind of Lab Coat versus Bardock as our focal point. And I think we could probably do for that is I'm gonna just have probably like Combo Breaker, probably like Pred's run at Combo Breaker with Lab Coat, because I think that was before she was nerfed, right? People just doing stomp into debuff. And I think that'll be great footage to have on screen while we just kind of discuss it, because I'm sure you guys both have some thoughts and opinions on that. Sage knows a bit more about Lab Coat. Obviously, you were both there for Bardock, and I've got my own thoughts and opinions as well. So I think it'll make for a great video.
No.
All right, sounds good. Let me know your guys' thoughts in the comment section down below. Hit this video with a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't already so you can stay tuned for all this content that I'm bringing you. With all that being said, that's pretty much all for today. And remember, that the capital wins the bad. Later.